Hey, what's up, guys? This is Brian from Pseries 74. I am at a Costco in South Carolina, Myrtle Beach. This is going to be a Quantum Pseries rant. I've done one of these before. I'm going to do another one. I sent my father-in-law in here yesterday to look for TVs. I'm going to see what would catch his eye. And the reason why I want to do this is because I've kind of been championing Vizio and giving them a chance, especially with the Quantum Pseries, as it shares my beliefs in terms of where LEDs are headed. High contrast ratio, a lot of local dimming zones, high peak brightness, not worried about viewing angles. The problem is locating it. And initially it released online at 65 inches and then released later at 75 inches. Now, somebody who's really into this, even for myself, it's been difficult to locate. Now, you can find them online. The 75-inch version is finally online. However, the price dropped $1,000, a couple $100, and then having it mostly available at Costco with the best warranty possible, but not accepting certain credit cards like the American Express. So therefore, Vizio really lowering the ability to locate it. Now, I was talking to one of the subs the other day, Scott D. Siasaur. Totally mangled your name, Scotty, but you know who you are, Scotty. He has an older Pseries. He was looking at the Quantum X. And the reason why I want to do this video is what him and I were talking about in the comments is how are you supposed to combat Samsung, Sony, and LG if your displays are not readily available? They're not even on display. Now, the comeback to that might be, well, hey, the Quantum XP series is an enthusiast line, meaning that it's made for those of us that are looking for a higher end experience. Well, I'll argue that the enthusiasts that are into this kind of hobby are against Vizio anyway. So here you are in a spot where your display is too expensive for the average Joe, and it's too trashy for your enthusiast. So for your enthusiast that's looking for the highest end, they're not going to buy a Vizio anyway. And those regular people that come into these stores, like my father-in-law who I sent in here, which I'll tell you about in a second, what he was looking at, you really have no audience. So yes, the hate you see on YouTube, the hate you see is, I don't always feel founded. However, you're making it impossible to locate your display. Here you have a V series. On the other side, you have a Vizio E series. These are your two lowest end displays, surrounded by Sony OLEDs and about 15 Samsungs. So, where's your market? So think about this. The Quantum XP series, considered a high-end elite brand in terms of its specs, you're too expensive for the people that typically look at Vizios. And most importantly, your display is not here. So if I'm somebody who is not an enthusiast, how in the hell do I find you? Online? If I'm not an enthusiast, I'm not really looking online. And if I am a person looking online, I'm not looking at Vizio. And if I am, I'm not looking at the most expensive Vizio. So here I am at a Costco. This is a huge one, by the way, in Myrtle Beach. The only one they have on site right here is the Vizio M series. That's it. So people are going to buy them. They're a good option. But when I sent my father-in-law in here and kind of watched behind him, he was attracted to the Sony and the Samsung. Primarily the Samsungs. Why? They're everywhere. And they look great, especially for the price. $729 too much for you? Wow, right here, $429. That is all my father-in-law was looking at, were the price differentials, primarily. So what he looked at first was brand name, Samsung. Samsung. LG. Where's your Vizios? There's a couple. So here we go. There's your M. No boxes underneath it. There's a larger M series. No P series. At all. So my frustration, guys, is I'd like to buy one. I would have bought the one when it was lower priced. It wasn't going to be...
You have your measurement?
I would have bought the one the other day while it was on sale, but they don't accept American Express. So you are limiting me by not taking all credit cards. But I'm trying to wait for this to drop again at Costco. But for the average person, you're not making it easy. Now, why was Costco so attractive, guys? 90 days. Now, Vizios are known for a high failure rate with their HDMIs and construction overall. The idea behind 90 days was to give me 90 days to see how it would do, no risk. 30 days, that's, that's quite a big drop. Some of you have bought it and had problems with them already, and you're waiting for Vizio to come out. I'm not looking to deal with that at all, guys. So I've been in about 20 Costco's. I've been in Walmart's, BJ's. I've only seen one Quantum in Norwalk, Connecticut. It's a little bit ridiculous because I'm not sure who these displays are for. So as you're walking in, Samsung, LG. The first row is all Samsung. That's not Samsung's fault. That's on Vizio. But guys, if you're trying to make this Quantum X stand apart, have it available at least at Best Buy. Or at least here to see so it can hold its own. It would blow away anything in here that's not OLED. It wouldn't even be close. The LEDs in this store don't hold a candle to the standard P-Series, let alone the X. So my rant is, how in the hell can a company like this succeed? So my father-in-law came in, he saw the brand names, he looked at the TVs, looked at the price, and then went down. The OLEDs actually didn't look good to him because they were too dim for this store. But the OLEDs don't need to be sold here. So he started working his way down price-wise. And then he ended up over here. $4.99. But he's not familiar with Vizio, so we went back to Samsung and he found a equivalent Samsung for $500 or $600. But guys, how are they going to compete? And why would anybody give them a fair shake? I just don't. It bothers me. I usually don't do videos like this, but I'm pretty frustrated with it. How are you going to succeed, really? Again, too expensive for the average person and too low in terms of their reputation for an enthusiast. So if they think enthusiasts are going to buy a Vizio, they're not going to. So who is it for? And even the enthusiasts, people on the channel that really want one, really aren't comfortable buying without seeing it. At least see it. Best Buy, where they have the kiosk that Vizio runs, doesn't even have it available there. That's your elite brand. And it doesn't make the enthusiasts feel better either when you drop the elite brand price $1,000. There's no way I'm going to spend $3,500 on one. So here I am at a Costco. Again, who is it for? Why isn't it here? The Vizio M Series is a great choice, but where is your flagship? Why would I give you a chance? If you have OLEDs in here, again, they don't need to be sold here. They do perfectly fine everywhere else, but theirs are on display. You have an A8F right there. You have a C9 right here. They have these things on freaking display, but you can't get a 65-inch P-Series in here? Not even a standard P-Series? So guys, it's very difficult for me to recommend them if I can't get you to get your hands on them. And without Costco's 90 days, I'm not sure I'm going to risk a couple $1,000s on it. So as of now, I'm still looking to purchase it just to make a point to see how it is, but I'm not going to risk 30 days. That I definitely am not going to, because a lot of you guys are telling me you've had defects already. But thank you for listening to my rant, guys. Who is this for? Who is the Quantum X P-Series for if they're not even in these stores? Not in the Walmarts, not in the BJ's. How are you going to compete when Samsung and Sony and LG have so many lower lines that just overcrowd it? Alright guys, thank you for letting me rant. Let me know what you think in the comments. I will talk to you guys soon. Thank you so much.